What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're not working on the K20, but this is some other day. Like, I just got off work and we got some packages in the mail. One is new tires. These are the same tires that I'm running currently right now on the Regamasters and on my TEs, but I decided to go a little bit wider. These are 225 45 16s. The ones currently on my car, 205 45s. The reason why I went with 225 45s is because I do have a slight gap with these tires, so it allows me to run a wider tire. The reason why I didn't want to adjust like my camera settings or height or anything is because this setup is designed to fit the TEs, which I still have right there. I was going to get rid of these tires, or take these tires off, put them on my Racing Green T37s that I still have, and put these 225s on the Regas. And there's only a pair right now because I'm waiting for the other two to come in the mail, which should be tomorrow. And it should push the wheel out. Well, the wheels will sit the same, but the tires will fill in more of the gap. And I do kind of miss running a 225 on the car. 225s feel really, really good on the car. 205s, I feel a little bit more on the road, but then these ones right here will be for the Regamasters. Honestly, running 225s look really, really nice on the car because when you look at the back of the car, you see how much wider the tire is. I know a lot of people will complain that I use R88s or R888s because they're R compounds. They aren't really for street use or daily use. If you guys don't know, tires make a huge difference on how our car looks, and depending on what tire brand you go with, you know, it make the car look better. Because if you get a 225/45, for example, Hankook RS3 or RS4, they don't look the same, like the profiles are different. So I've always love how the Toyo R888s sit, the sidewalls and the height, and it's just perfect. Like, for example, this is a 205/45. If I got a Yokohama S-Drive 205/45, the tires will look a lot skinnier than these because it's just the way the Toyos are made and they just look better. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know why I did that. But today is Saturday and the next weekend, we're only working on the K20 during the weekend because that's when I'm off and that's the only time that I could work on it and touch it. That first clip of the video of me getting the new tires, I actually did get them mounted on, so thank you very much to Hobby over at Discount Tire for hooking your boy up by mounting these 225/45s. Now, I probably will receive a lot of questions on like what the specs are or what the tire size is. What's your camera and everything like that. These are 16x7 plus 35 offset with 225/45s, 16s. So they're a lot wider, you can see, and they kind of protrude out a little bit more from the tire, and then the fitment is super flush. Same with the rear. Now, super tight. The fronts are not rubbing. Well, probably like a little bit when I full lock, but that's good, right? This one I have to trim the headlight tab. It's rubbing the headlight tab a little bit, but that's fine because I trimmed on the other side on my old setup and it was rubbing, but now it's rubbing on this side, so I have to trim that a little bit. The rears, I have to trim it. Also, went for a drive last night and it was rubbing, but as I trim the bumper, it'll be straight. Yeah, so 225/45 16s. And then these are my old tires right here. These are the 205/45 16s. And I'm gonna be running these on the Racing Green T37. So whenever I want to switch off, I can just put these on there and switch off between TEs. And fitment is literally the same, but I did add a little bit more front camera so I could tuck them in there and have no issues. But looks a lot more aggressive. Alright, now onto my brother's car. So on my brother's car, I already found a place to mount it. This is going to be utilizing this stock 10mm bolt. I think this is normally for the bracket for the headlight harness. This bracket right here is a Chase Bay's fuel pressure regulator relocation bracket. And this is a hybrid racing fuel pressure regulator. Currently I'm testing it out on seeing like how to run stuff. So this fuel return is going to go right here. I just have to trim this hose. My fuel feed, I'm gonna keep this 45, run it behind here, run it all the way through here, all the way up to the center. And then the fuel feed, the downside is my old fuel filter that I had is way too big, it won't fit right here. So we have to buy like we're gonna buy a different fuel filter from Summit Racing, like a small Earls one that I currently have on my B series. So we're gonna get that because it's nice and small, and then run the fitting down to there. And then After that, the fuel setup will be done, and I still need to cap this off with that over there. And this is my old fuel filter. If you guys remember, OGs, I was running this on my car, but it was too big. Also, when I was going to go get my hair cut, which I tried to, but there were 2-pack and I was waiting, I have to go back there. My brother and my dad, they put back the front, so we're talking about the camera kit, the spindles are on, his buddy club coils are on. Yeah, and his sway bar is all hooked up too. I'm probably gonna do the slave and the master, because my brother ordered it, and run the clutch line too. We're probably gonna tuck the clutch line through there also. So pretty much we're gonna be utilizing this little hole right here to tuck most of the lines. Well, one is this one, and I'm gonna make the brake booster line also today, run it straight to the booster. But first I'm gonna do the fuel line. I have videos of me doing fuel lines a lot already. Pretty much just have some -6 holes right here. I'm gonna put one fitting on one side, run it through, figure out how much I want to cut, and then I'll put tape around it, cut it, put the new fitting on, and then it'll be 2 -6 fittings on. The brake booster is gonna be easy too. One side I don't really need it. I'm gonna use hose clamps on one side, and the other side is gonna be a -6 fitting underneath the intake manifold.
You gotta use this side and another one like they dropped, right?
Ah, damn it.
Oh, cool. Show his hammer. The PG-13 one. One locking this side and one tightening this side. That's how to do it. Not bad.
Make sure you get it good.
I know, but how do you put this thing back up? Cause I actually pressed it down.
Yeah, it's like a quick release thingy that you just gotta.
This is his dad. This is the son. The dad is teaching the son
the son
how
is
to
teaching
work.
The, dad.
The son is teaching the dad. And Lee's replacing his axle right now because we're gonna head up to Slayer Ride tomorrow. And then I'm just doing the fuel line still for Keep Scar. Yeah. Alright, so I have that new line right here. So we're gonna be running a 45 underneath the mount like I was explaining. And then this AN line, I'm just gonna push it up. And then pretty much figure out how much slack I want for the fuel feed. And also this 90 that I have right here on this brake booster, and thank you to all the guys that told me that this was brake booster fitting. I'm still new to this K stuff. We're gonna run it like this. So I'm gonna run that all the way through. It's gonna fit right through there also into the booster. But this one right here, I might put on the slave real quick just so, let's see. Yeah, just so I can see how much I want this to, or just so I can see where I want to run this fuel fitting or fuel hose, because I kind of want it sitting underneath the slave. I don't want it on top because it does kind of get in the way of the shift selector. I don't think it'll really matter, but I don't want it to cause any problems. So let's put the slave on real quick, which my brother should have somewhere. Let's see, this is a -8 fitting. This is, I think, is this right? That's the master. Why does it look so small? Hopefully we bought the right one. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's right. Alright, I'm just gonna put this in real quick. There we go, got the slave in. I just used a, what is it? Just some spare bolts from the single cam when we took it out, some 12 mils. And now the clutch line is gonna go underneath there also. So you need to put the master in there. I think right there would be cool, because there's nothing else that's gonna be in this general area. Alright, so we're just gonna run it like this. Probably use some mounting hardware to like strap it down so it doesn't move. But it should be good. And then I gotta do fuel return. Looking good, boy. This is how I'm gonna ride it. Jacking off the hammer. Ah. Oh, have you felt the shifter? Okay, come inside. Oops, sorry, brother.
That's the hybrid one, right?
Yeah, hybrid, no cut.
Dude, must be nice.
Go ahead. Oh, he put his steering back in. Dang, you don't even know that it's a fucking K-Swap shifter.
I know, it's low key, dude.
There's no clutch by there. Go ahead.
Really notchy. Dude, it's really short. But it's good. It's not like super stiff.
Yeah.
It's still comfortable.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not used to cable trans.
It's actually better than shift linkage.
Yeah, it is. Okay, time to do fuel filter. So this guy decided to change out his rear mount. How you doing down there? Can't hear you. Huh? No, I don't. Hold on, I think I do. This one's done. That 45 underneath the mount into a straight right there. And it looks like that. So just have it resting on where the slave goes. And I'm doing the brake booster hose now, so I'm gonna have it right beside it like this. And that's just gonna be held down by a hose clamp. And go straight into, probably change this to a 45 so it's a little cleaner. So it sits a little bit lower. Yeah, I'll do 45. Brake booster's done. And what I decided to just go ahead and do is use some zip ties just to clean it up. Just made it look like it's one line, but there's two lines. And now I gotta do the fuel return. And this one I have to wait because I have to order a small filter so we could run it down. And at least still doing his mount. Oh, I kinda wish I filmed it, but his old bushing on a 62A, like these are literally brand new mounts. They're not even like a year old, I think. Not even, huh? No. Yeah, the whole thing was, it pretty much just broke away like rubber or just like chalkboard or whatever. But he's gonna see if he can warranty these out because supposedly they're a lifetime warranty. That's what he says, but I don't know. You just get some Hasport and call it a day.
I know, right? Brian,
hook it up, boy. Hook your boy up. But yeah. Damn, this thing looks clean. I like it. We still gotta put the battery in here. And then once what was it, Run Hard sends us the cables, then we could turn it on and we'll have the first startup. And that should be next weekend. And we're just gonna plug up all the heater hoses for now too.